What's going on, everybody? We're back. It's your friend Will. Don't know who this is. I assume it's some legend from the set. Speaking of, M19 is out. Magic 2019. I think they're moving away from the M19 name. We just lost our first round pretty handily. Our deck feels pretty bad, but we're going to go again. See if we can get one win, maybe two. Two would be amazing because we can run it back and try to redeem ourselves. This deck feels really bad, and I've resolved myself to take more time if and when there's another one. I mean, there will be once they do gold drafts, but right now it's gem-only drafts, at least for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, I will see about really looking at the cards and trying to pick the signals. Like, I'm not used to drafting against bots. I'm used to drafting against people who, you know, settle in on colors and send clear signals. And I felt like we got hooked up in green, and then we played against a green deck last draft, or last round, who just pretty much outclassed us up and down the curve. Cool, this hand looks very keepable. It looks like it might even reward us. This is... Oh, this isn't... I just noticed this. I didn't notice this the last games. That's a nice little change there to keep you from accidentally clicking. They offset it a little more, so it's harder to accidentally click. And it's more of a toggle, so you know if it's on or off. I like that a lot, so kudos to whoever on R&D came up with that one. So I think we'll happily block here. This card's not very exciting. And we'll play 3-drop. Oh, nope. We are not going to get the chance to block. No blockers. We're going to play 3-drop here. This 3-drop I think I overvalued. It doesn't seem, at least against these green decks that we're playing against, doesn't seem particularly good. And we're going to have 4-drop Druid of the Horn. I'm almost tempted to double block here if I didn't know about Titanic Growth. Yeah, we are really in a bad spot here. We're several turns away. I think we're probably playing Druid of the Horn and chump blocking with our Highland game this next turn. Well, that gives us hope for the long game. So if we do flood out, this is a nice consolation, and we can flip into a 7/7 and kill something. This will be a really good just effect, but we have to get there. We have to survive. I think honestly drawing a forest here would be great to be able to play Blanchard Armor and Rabbit Bite. I don't know what the white removal looks like. I'm assuming it's enchantment-based removal, although they could have their own Rabbit Bites here and just choose to take out our Druid. And that's exactly what they have. So it looks like this is going to be a loss in pretty short order here. Although I guess it's not exactly the end of the world. We still get to, like, that same line. We can still pursue that same line here if we draw a land. Yeah, so let's take this. This block I think is fairly easy for us to make. If they want to use a pump spell to save their 3/1, that's fine. That means they don't have a pump spell to save through this Rabbit Bite here. This Rabbit Bite that we're not going to get to play. So if we play Blanchard Armor, this is going to go up to 5. And I think we want to do that. And we'll hold black back to block. Actually not in a terrible spot. They're down to 2 cards. They're tapped out, more or less. So let's take this opportunity to use Blanchwood Bite now and get rid of their 4/4. And make it 2/2. Now we can make a couple giant spiders. So if they double block here, I don't think we're very happy. I think our plan is to get another forest so that they can't double block and trade, and just grind up and play giant spiders and get to Vivian's Invocation and hope to hit a 7/7. Oh, so maybe we'll win this one. Maybe our pessimism gets paid off. If you ever get into the business of making low viewership Magic Arena content, just know that pessimism pays off. Like, you always look smart if you think you're going to lose and then pull out a win. But, oh, interesting. So they're using this as basically removal. We're forced to double block here, right? So they can take out our 6/5. Our 2/2 gets to stick around. I'm assuming, right? Yeah, there's no way they're... I guess there's a chance they would misclick there. We get to gum up the works with the 2/4. We're down to 7. Missing land drops in our 17 land draft deck. Maybe this is right, though. Maybe this is where you should expect to be missing land drops in a 17 land deck. I haven't played Limited in a while, so... Oof. Oakenform. So I think we want to Oakenform up a giant spider, which will allow us to block the... better block these, like, wolves and play around a lot of random stuff. It would have been... It's nice to, suit this up, obviously, but we're playing to hit these 7 drops at this point and just kind of out-quality them. That's at least my read on the situation right now. So they have a pacifism, a 3-mana pacifism, which punishes us a lot for that play. I'm guessing they more or less just drew that. Bad on us. Bad for us. I'm a little tempted to just take the black out of this deck and go mono color and go 18 lands. I'm pretty annoyed at missing land drops. We've missed them virtually every game that we've played so far, and have been pretty heavily punished for it. Imagine if we had hit a land drop, they wouldn't have been able to... If they had hit a land drop, we would have been able to attack with our creature, and then we wouldn't have gotten blown out by this declare dominance. So, pretty brutal. I think we should just... Oh wait, oh, this gives it flying. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, we lost this one. I didn't realize that's what this did. It's a 3-drop. I thought it was just like a 2-drop flyer. So even if we hit land here, it's going to be too late, and we lose the flying. Okay. Move on to the next one. Yeah, I'm just going to take the black out. I hope it lets me. Let's go to 18 forests. Yeah, let's just do this. I do have 3 7-drops and a 5-drop that cantrips. So yeah, 2-drop and a 3-drop, 3 lands, and a trick. This is the type of hand I think this deck needs to keep. Our opponent's down to 6. Are we going to get one? Down to 5. I hate to get this excited, but we've lost 3 in a row. And I can't remember the last time I've lost 3 in a row on Arena in... I think the last time I lost multiple games in a row on Arena was the last time I drafted on Arena, which is probably 6 to 8 weeks ago. I have not been losing much in Constructed. Well, no, I actually lost quite a lot in fucking Singleton because I was trying to play fun decks and I was highly punished for that. Alright. Play our 3-drop here. Play the 3-drop here so that way if next turn we can, if we draw a land, we can play 2 2-drops. And I have to just get up and adjust my food in the oven. I'll be right back. Alright, so we added a land to the deck. Missed a land drop. Kept 3. Drew 3 times and missed. It sucks because we know they have that pacifism in their deck. But I think our only line here is just to get in on this Sentinel. And shove. So here's a hand where basically if we just draw straight lands, I think we're going to be more or less happy. Oh, that's great for us, because now if they're thinking like that they want to do some kind of gang block, we can get them with Titanic Growth. Alright, so let's go wide. So target creature you control can't be blocked. Okay. So we can actually use this to force through damage. I don't want to put this on another creature yet, because I don't want to... Yeah, I think we're going to try to win off this combo. I don't want to use this yet because I don't want to expose ourselves to a pacifism as like a massive 3 for 1 here. So I think we're going to do the same play. They'll block with the Oracle. They won't block with the Oracle. Okay. Now if we draw land, we can just kill them next turn with Rabbit Bite. Kill the Oracle. Make this unblockable. Assuming they don't have something else here. Alright, so that can block. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So stuck on 4, 18 lands. So if we pump this up to 10, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they'd have to block with quite a bit. So I think we're going to do this, see how much they block with, pump. They absolutely have to block. It's lethal, so blocking is mandatory. They don't have pump spells of their own. Okay, so we growth to save our friend. And second main phase, I guess we want to get rid of the giant spider. Oh, okay, target creature, we don't control the giant spider. What is this? Why is this gold? So I'm debating 3, 6. Is it better to pump this to 9 or make this 5? If we make this 5, they're kind of forced to block both. They can only trade with 1. So assuming they don't have like a pump spell of their own, I think this is the better play. I kind of feel like if they had one, they would have been holding it at some point in this like last few turns to trade up with the 6/6. So unless they drew it just now, I feel like the way that they played, they don't have it. And it looks like I might be correct. They're letting us order blockers here. Cool. I should have attacked with the Highland game there. I didn't, since they had to block both. That was a free 2 damage, which would have mattered if they had some kind of trick there. Alright, so mono green, despite getting stuck on 4 lands, got there. So let's go to game 3. We have no sideboard at all. But this is a chance to steal a win, and we gotta take those. I wonder if it'll let us change our deck between rounds. I think this mono green deck is probably just better than anything else. Trying to splash the black. Looks like they mulliganed. Could we be so lucky? If there's a way this deck wins, it's to our opponent mulliganing. Oh, hell yes. I hate to be that guy, but I'm drinking gin and tonic. I'm getting married in 2 days. There's something about winning when you're not supposed to that just makes you feel like you're doing the right thing in the world. This card's not that impressive. It's impressive when it wears like a suit. When you put a hat on it, it's very impressive, but otherwise it's not very impressive. Alright, so we're going to get to 6 here, which means we have a shot at getting to 7. The Oracle will help us. So if we actually draw our like big sorcery or any of our big drops, we're going to get to cast them here. More likely than not. This card is dope. I should have taken this. I don't remember what I took over it, but our opponent somehow has 5 lands in play. We're going to get them with this, though. Declare Dominance. We know they have one, too. This card seems sick. Alright, they have a Rocks Oracle of their own. Titanic Growth. I think we're just going to play our 4-2. Hope they don't have this and blow us out. If they blow us out, then you know what? God bless them. They could still have it. Alright, they don't. So now I think we might try to blow them out. If we do the math here... Ooh. Alright, so we don't get to block. How good is it to take all of these out? Like, if we dominance this... No, 5. If we dominance this, 5. No, it's not good. Better to just play for a Titanic growth here, I guess. How good is it to take all 3 of these out? And swing. They're empty-handed, so it feels pretty good. Now's the time maybe to do it. And then we actually get to race them. Although we do lose the 4-2. I think we have to do it. I'll just assume that we're going to draw better than them. Again, one short. If we had Titanic growth mana here, but this is not us missing land drops, it's us being bound by the basic rules of the game. So I guess we can't complain about that. I mean, I can. I kind of am, but in theory, no. So they more or less hit a blank here. Good for us. Be great if we ripped our 6 sorcery. We only have 1 turn. A sorcery or a spider. Spider would be very good. Damn, we're just going to lose to this Pegasus Courser. Okay, so note for the future that this thing is actually a house. Like, the fact that it can lift. This takes me back to playing Eternals. Well, that sucks. They actually have a high quality card in their deck. Takes me back to Eternals. How good the green and white deck was in Eternals. So now they get to fly the Palaka Worm. We actually drew great, except for the fact that they drew way better. We lost, huh? They fly the Palaka Worm at 7. I guess our out is to block the Palaka Worm. Basically throw away the Titanic growth. Like, completely just throw it the fuck away. And use it to make this into a 6/8, block the Palaka Worm, take no damage. From that, take 1 from the Courser. Hope to draw our 7-drop sorcery, flip it into a 7/7 to kill the worm. They still get a card. They're back up to 19. We still have to worry about this nonsense over here, so it's not even really an out. Yeah, I think we're just dead. But we'll play it out. Let's see who they... Oh, are they going to fly the fucking Rocks Oracle? They are. Okay. Well, it actually makes this... This is actually good for us. Unless they drew a pump spell here. So now it makes our 7 cast more of an out. We take 1. They get to draw. If they have pump, we lose. Okay, they don't have pump. So we take out their 2 biggest things. We gain life. And if we do draw our 7-drop sorcery, we get to kill their Pegasus Courser. Presumably. We didn't draw it, but... We're not at that much risk here. So we'll see what they do. Is it possible they're on all land here? Might they get in for 2? No, they're just going to get in for 2 and play something in their second main phase, which hopefully isn't devastating, but... Oh, no, we're just dead. Okay, so 0-2, which is more or less what we deserved. And that teaches us to play limited, because it's a fucking farce. The way that limited is constructed on Arena is a farce right now. It just costs so much. And it's not even a good experience. Like, if it was 8-man pods, I wouldn't be so upset. But you just don't even get the satisfaction. Oh, we did get some gold there. You just don't even get the fun of playing against, like, drafting against other people. Oh, this claim prize thing is bugged. So we got 1,200 gold. That's a bad conversion. Alright. So Arena's more or less crashed, which is great because my dinner is ready. And I think we'll be back and we'll spend a couple 20,000 gold or so on packs and see if we can build a new deck. Yeah, so... Yeah, totally locked in this screen. I think that basically they were like, no one's ever going to 0-2, so they just disabled this button in case you 0-2'd a draft. But yep, that's it. And we'll be back with some more something in the future. Later.